What is going on, gents? It's RPM here, coming at you with another episode of Hockey Mask Time. Now, Tommy Sotomayor covered this article, and when he did, I went and looked at it for myself. And yes, gentlemen, the video that comes with this article absolutely demonstrates everything that I say will happen when a man finally decides to put the mask on. Now, this article was published on the 7th of November. California deputies kill man who executed his girlfriend. 3 deputies in California gunned down a man after he just fatally shot his girlfriend. A disturbing new video shows. The footage, released Thursday by the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office, shows deputies opening fire on Ernest Easterling, 25, moments after he shot Chanel Brown, 23, during a verbal altercation on October 27th in Carmichael, the Sacramento Bee reports. Now, this is Easterling. Some of the things that he says in the video, but there's one particular phrase I want to focus on. He says, "You got the police called on me." Easterling told Brown on surveillance footage captured before he killed her, "I didn't do shit." Easterling then told Brown that he planned to shoot her when cops responded to the scene, video shows. "When they come, I'm blasting you," he said. Easterling walked away from the apartment briefly before returning with a higher capacity mag on his handgun, police said. Now, they intentionally left one phrase out. However, I'm going to read that phrase. "You broke my car doing that weird shit." Now, that right there, gentlemen, is an extremely important detail that they chose not to put into this article. Why? Because they know that simple sentence right there does not make her a victim. Yeah. Now, gentlemen, you guys can find this clip on YouTube. It's of a certain scene from a certain movie called Waiting to Exhale, where the female burns her husband's car and belongings as she walks away. Now, that scene right there is viewed as one of the most empowering scenes of girl power, of woman power. Now, gentlemen, him saying that means obviously she did something to his car to where it was damaged, to where it was going to require major repair. Now, there's also a pretty famous song out there called "I Bust the Windows Out Your Car." Yes, women have been allowed for the longest time to destroy men's personal property with no repercussions. And if the man decides, you know what, I'm going to fuck you up, then he becomes the bad guy. See, gentlemen, relationships with these modern women are the ultimate catch-22. Yeah. Yep. Men will go to the police and say, you know what, she destroyed my stuff. And then the cops themselves will turn right around and become mangina cuck white knights and say, well, you need to take control of the situation. You need to man up. Now, I Am Aaron recently made a great video, and I cannot argue the point. I have to agree with him. Now, I will agree with him so far as to say this. Yes, the men in positions of power are the big part of the problem. However, even though they set the system up, women are at fault because they use that system. The woman at the end of the day, she makes the choice to utilize that absolutely misandric system. So yes, there is plenty of blame to go around. Now, as I previously stated, women are so comfortable with destroying a man's personal property. Why? Because they know there's not going to be repercussions. Yeah. Just like those feminists down in Australia who are ABC calling out for literal violence against men. And yes, I covered that article. I covered that video. I covered that article from that one crazy Big Red 2.0. So yes, gentlemen, yeah, it's time for men to start doing what need to be done. Yeah. Now, getting back to this article. Easterling later shot Brown as 3 deputies responded to the scene, executing her in plain sight. Sheriff spokesman Sergeant Tess Detterding said in commentary of the video. Now let me just go ahead and say this. Woo! My man said he was going to do what he was going to do, and he did it. He let her know, when the police get here, I'm blasting you. As the suspect emerged and began firing, all 3 deputies on the scene fired their weapons at the male suspect immediately, attempting to stop him from killing the female victim. No, she's not a victim. She's culpable for her own death. Why? Because she did some dumb shit to this man's property that sent him over the edge. The suspect was struck by the deputy's gunfire. Both Easterling and Brown were pronounced dead at the scene. A Glock handgun with a 50-round drum magazine that Easterling purchased legally was recovered from the scene, KCRA reports. Well, before I finish the rest of this video, let's get to the scorecard, shall we? For style and audacity, I'm going to have to give him a 10 because he went to somebody else's place and did this. For method of execution, I got to give him the standard 5 because he used a burner. But I'll give him some extra points because it is in California, which has the strictest gun laws. Or should I say, one state with one of the most restrictive gun laws. Now, so that bumps it up to a 7. Now, for psychological impact, everybody at the scene saw what went down. To say they're going to walk away from this emotionally unscarred, yeah, that's a stretch. So I'll definitely give him a 10 for that one. So, Mr. Easterling posthumously gets a score of 27. Now, as I previously stated, this video that comes with this article is the absolute perfect demonstration of what can go down, of how it can go down. And even if there are the white knight cuck mangina cops who come, a man who's determined to take you down, ladies, is going to do so. Yep. So, yeah, you have to look at that statement that he made about her, breaking his car, fucking his shit up. Now, of course, I explained why they left that particular statement out of this article. Ladies, men around the world are fed up with your fuckery. Yes, men around the world are fed up, ladies. And they're resorting to lethal means to get their point across. Men around the world are putting on the mask faster, especially in India. Yeah. Oh, the slaughter will continue, ladies. Why? Because instead of de-escalating any altercation between you and the man, you try to actually escalate it. You try to loud talk him. You try to emasculate him. Understanding that men are bigger, stronger, and a hell of a lot more savage than you ladies are. But you think just because of all the mental programming that men have become docile. Wrong. 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 So yeah, this Chanel chick, she played a stupid game, and guess what? She got her stupid ass prize. Oh well, oh well. Well, gentlemen, read the article. Watch the video. Let me know what you guys think. And ladies, the video provided with this article perfectly demonstrates my catchphrase. When the power goes out, feminism, that shield of protection, the white knight cuck squad, all of that illusionary security that society says you have will go out right along with it. And you will be left at that man's mercy and his wrath. That's all I got to say for this one. RPM, I am out.
Murder on my mind, yeah. Losing all my hope, yeah. I'ma do the crime, yeah. Fuck the red or blue, I'ma take the black pill, yeah. Fuck the red or blue, I'ma take the black pill.